morning and welcome back to the IFPA Olympics at Bulls&Balls Fulda. But this will work afterwards. So you've been starved of pinball for quite some time now. So here we go. This is a tie-break. This is Eberhard Hattemer. Player one. This is a 2-ball tie-break. Yes, let's see how we do with this. Okay, if I can get Dina, we can get some more information to you. There's actually a really nice spreadsheet. Oh, and that's gone. And this is the this is a real thing with tie breaks. It's yeah. I'm guessing this is for one spot. We will see. I'll get that information as well shortly. So this is Paul Jongma from the Netherlands. Paul, very seasoned player, well known again around the world. Very capable, very much a control player. Walking Dead probably won't suit him that much. Okay, so Toby's going to clean the machine. I'll just go and check on. I still need Dina for a number of spots. I've got Kirk coming back in, so he'll tell me. Yeah. Do you want to come and just sit with this? Have you any idea?
Oh, the Walking Dead. Yeah.
Yeah, just go on.
You're right, guys. Jim's just going to set up a receiver for the second rig that we've just set up on another game. So currently this is a tiebreaker on the Walking Dead. So just like last night with your harness, or was that the first night? Not too sure. It's all blending into one now. So what he's going to try to do, is this the first ball? He's dropped the targets. He's on weapon, so he's going to try to drop those targets on the left-hand side. I'm just trying to see. Oh, sorry, there it is. So he's going to try to drop these here to start to enable to select a mode. This Walking Dead's pretty brutal, so you've got to. There he goes. Gone for that shot again. Gonna cradle it up, take control, and no. So Toby's stepping up in the same position, really low scores, no modes lit. He's got the shots on. He's gonna see where he's gonna go. He's either gonna try to progress his multi-ball, which is the top barn at the top looking thing. So for the siege, see where it's gonna go. It's right. Okay, here we go. It's got control. Where's he going now? Post-transfer? Yes, okay. So he is going for multi-ball. Okay. So Toby's just trying to get that ball under control. He's going to go straight up to the middle. Well, Walker. He's going to tipped it over a little bit. Nice. Okay, now, so he's in a good position now. He's got all the modes lit. He hasn't done one yet, so he's going to try to figure out which one he's going to go for. A great one normally for points is the barn, which is the left orbit. You just keep rinsing it around, let it bounce across over and over, and it's exponential growth. But as you can see, the machine's not letting him do that. He's got it under control again. He's going to compose himself. He's going to post-transfer. If I hazard to guess. Or is he going to try to get the multi-ball further along? Okay, I think he went to tip it across there. There you go, there, the barn. So he's 2 shots away, so he needs the one more shot on the multi-ball, but he's got his barn, so he's going to send that around. 2.5 million, bounce it across. And he's going to go straight back for the barn. Oh, he rattled it. got it under control. Send it back round. Should go up to about 3.2. So now he's going to try to bounce it across. You really need... Oh, danger. Okay, that's good. He's going to probably post-transfer it now. No, he's going for this multi-ball. And he missed it. Okay, he's qualified it. He just needs one more shot. And he's missed it. Oh, come on. Bounce across. I'd hazard to guess he would go for the multi-ball. So he's post-transferring because it's easier to shoot. Right, there you go, multi-ball. He's happy. So now he's going to try to hit that left orbit while he's still in the mode, but he's also going to try to progress his multi-ball. And I forgot to check the chat, and Rich Mallet exactly same thoughts as I would. So he's in a really good position now. There we go. And he's just hit the second drop. So he's got first aid. So he wants to drop those if he can during multi-ball. And try to progress towards bloodbath as well. So he's going to try to separate these two balls now. There you go. And he's got a bicycle girl. He sent it around for another orbit. Cradle. Let's see where he goes. Oh, the bomb's just timed out. Thanks, Ed.
Okay, can I move you across a bit?
Yep. So he's currently in multi-ball. He just had the barn going, but it timed out.
Oh wow, okay.
So he's... I think I can't see what... The drop targets there are just hidden away by the wire farm.
Yeah, that's correct, yeah.
So he's now got that one, so he's ready for another mode now. So maybe Riot if he's...
CDC. CDC is the obvious one. Thanks for standing in, by the way. I appreciate that. So let me switch the commentator camera so we can actually see Kurt over there. Here he is, look.
Him?
Yeah, just through your hair. They're on ball 2, I guess?
Yes. Ball... It's just such a brutal machine. You got to really get it under control.
Oh, okay.
So Toby, he really progressed the multi-ball really well. So he was 2 shots off that. And then when he got in his mode, he had 2 shots onto bar, and then he decided to post-transfer to the left and start his multi-ball. Here he is.
Big smile from Toby, who's just put his head round the commentary door. We're doing lots of sort of moving things. You can see at the bottom here we've got Peter Blakemore with the second rig receiver. So we're going to be bringing both rigs back into the main room. That means that we can overlap the rig, so we can just jump in forward on the groups that we're following. Saves a bit of time and means the action is less disturbed. So, ooh, that was a big move from Eberhard. Okay, so Toby was ball 1 at 46 million, so he's looking secure. This is for 1 spot. Okay, so three players playing for 1 spot. And
stick that. So he's got his. Going to go to the mode. Also progresses multi-ball.
Yeah, be so careful with that throw out of the prison magnet. Gets control. He will, I would guess. I mean, he's got to really play bloodbath. I would say he would have to go for drop targets here. He's got a mode ready, hasn't he? So Arena would actually be in more than 46 if he took Arena. That's what he was thinking there.
The barn there. That's what I would go for. If you've got a good feed out of the pops to bounce it, keep bouncing it across.
You'd do well to get 46 million on barn there. I mean, he has to get.
Oh.
That was a bit of a fumble. So yeah, okay. Thanks for the follow, guys. Follows always appreciated. Great support that everybody gives to the channel. Very, very much appreciated. Phone your friends if you think anybody is not watching this that should be. We are going to be playing quite a few hours of pinball, and from now will be fully commentated.
Has the lady's been cancelled?
We're doing it tomorrow. Okay, so Paul goes to clear the prison yard. The throw out from the magnet can be straight down the middle. That was a great dig to keep it out. You will see players flip the flippers rapidly to try and make the ball.
Yeah, it tries to take a bit of power out of the magnet, doesn't it?
Yeah.
There we go.
Great bit of patience there.
You've got to have confidence in your ball and just be relaxed.
Yeah, he's probably going to have to take the rest of the prison shots on the prison itself. So he needs to hit the centre door here. Then keep control, which he does. He wants one more shot to prison to enable it. Okay, ready. Needs to keep control of the ball. We've got to control of the ball.
They can't seem to get control of the ball.
Reduced.
Wow. It was really, really sad. And it got look at Toby.
Toby is such a character. He's so amazing.
Oh dear, awesome. This is what streaming's all about. So we've got the player names up here now. Daniele, Acciari. I will show you something else while we're just waiting. These are the statistics on the 4 players that we're just about to see. The lowest ranked player is Bo at 180.
Wow.
You know, Dominique 161, Andy Foster 58, and Daniele at 40. Daniele will be, I'm sure, jumping up following this tournament sequence for the weekend. Okay, so the guys shaking hands before the game. Nice to see a great sport, pinball, everybody in this together.
Dominique first.
And we are on Pingolf, so I need to bring the Pingolf scoring in if the machines are in fact correct. No, they're not. Okay, so just need that updating from database. So we've got NBA Fastbreak.
This is similar to someone's moved the machine today. That feed out the pops has just sent it straight down the middle. That was like that on Thursday.
Wow.
So Andy's second player. This is a game he knows really well. He's going to familiarise himself. Get comfortable. I do believe it's 100 for 1 to 4 on this machine.
It is 100, yeah, the score is 100. It's just not picking it up from the right place in the bench.
He's going to get it into control. Andy really likes to trap his ball up as fast as he can and settle himself, aim his shot and go for it. Oh, there you go.
I nearly made it, so actually it may be that Kim's had a chance to adjust that. But he's actually making good progress to other things, but normally what you want to do first is shoot this saucer.
Nice.
That was a great tip. And nice catch as well, that's great. So, okay, try again. Okay, so he doesn't quite make it to the...
It's going in second.
So, okay, that might have reminded him he should be shooting that hole Let's see if he does. Yep.
There we go.
Yeah, that was great. The pinball actually told him to do that. Sort of bounce its way up into there, and then it gives us that. Oh yes, I could be doing that. So he's now flicking a ball into a basket on the back glass.
Great progress.
So yeah, that's great. And again, great dig.
Yeah,
And it's just not quite making it. But you get 1 point if you do a foul shot. So it's still worth playing. His reactions are phenomenal, aren't they?
oh, they're just unreal. But it's also, he knows when that ball hits that flipper, if he's able to cradle it or does he need to dig it to take that momentum out.
Yeah.
It's right on the sea. Dominique was just come straight down, but the way they're moving the machine, Andy's now where that feed's coming, it's going right to the tip, so he needs to just hit it. No,
We're not going to save that one, but
great start.
that's good progress. So he needs the H and the S, I think, for the shoot-around multi-ball. And he really also needs to be concentrating on this mode shot. Will be lit for his second ball. And that will be Hot Dog Mania. That gives you more points for shots.
Great to see all the support for the players in the chat today. Oh, so there's that feed straight down the middle for him. Look, we still have the ball save. Hopefully, when it comes out now, it'll flip it.
Very nice trap. So this is Bo. So the player order hasn't been updated yet, but Dina's enrolled in lots and lots of other things at the moment, so we're not going to criticise for that. So Mertins, of course, from Switzerland.
He's looking for an opening. He passes to the key. Pass with the flippers. And he drives the lane. 4-2. And now back to half court hoops. They call 4 for multi-ball.
That's great patience, isn't it? Okay, Hot Dog Mania, so 3 points for shots here. Okay, so okay, here we have Daniele Acciari, and we'll play him at Italia. Good score on 3 balls is 100 points. They are playing Pingolf scoring here. I need to actually work out why Pingolf scores are not coming through here correctly.
Look out, here comes the ball. Nails the free throw.
Oh, he felt.
And the ball.
That's him putting his hand up. Or yeah, that was a foul. That was me, ref. Yeah.
He's just happy as well that didn't tilt.
Oh, but he's a master at this. He sort of knows just exactly how far
You can push
push the machine, and that's a real compliment, a real attribute that he has. It's quite tremendous.
In the paint is lit. Shoot the right loop. Pippin on the drive.
It's not getting that one out. So
Here's another look at that.
and the display gives an instant replay, so that's pretty awesome.
Dominique yawning. Everyone's getting a little bit tired, man.
Jump ball. And possession goes to the home team.
Nice.
Longley sets up for a slam dunk up the left wing.
And Dominique's playing style has been vastly improved over the last few years. He's very good friend of Frank Miller, and I think Frank's given him a lot of one-to-one training. He's a regular now in finals of this sort of. He's from Belgium. I always think of Dominique as being French.
Whoa, it's hot dog mania.
And he speaks French with Frank, of course. So when the Frenchmen are here, he's normally associated with them. That's simply why I think he's French. No.
He's looking for an
He
opening.
had a really beautiful dig to make sure he gets about that right outline just.
And he's a good reader of the ball. He's
Inside to Kirk. Iverson is guarding him close. Bronson gets in position for a fast
so
break
he must
in
be
the
getting
center
close to shoot around, I would think, by now.
Only the excellence.
Oh yeah, okay. So let's fill this shot here.
He's right on him.
Not that good.
Pippen on the drive. Longley sets up for an alley-oop up the center ramp. Looks like that one got tipped away. And the ball is into Harper.
They started the Midnight Madness as well. A lot of people have disappeared.
Yeah, I think the Pingolf Madness has started in the other booth. So
Let's take a look at the instant replay.
let me just change this to.
The ball is up, and possession goes to the home team.
Nice.
Red Hats right here in time
And
for
just backhanded it into.
all shots are lit.
Okay, sorry, I was just trying to sort out the Pingolf scores. I think got that. So these are the Pingolf scores for this machine. NBA Fastbreak. So in order to get a hole in one, the player would have to score 100 points in ball one. So they are all aiming, obviously, not to go further down this table. That was actually a great flip, a great sort of double flip one to keep the ball in play.
Raja goes for a slam dunk up the left ramp. Looks like that one
Level
got tipped away.
at the moment.
Oh, he bounced that
Everyone's,
baby right off the
Yep.
rim.
And this is a fairly typical game of NBA Fast Break. Again, nice control, nice dig.
And the ball comes into Minor.
Oh, and just one beating. So yeah, that was unfortunate. Feed of doom. We've got wax on, wax off. You can read that.
Yeah.
There. It's wax and wax backwards. So it is wax on, wax off. He again is a regular
Oh, he bounced
regular
that baby
chat
right off the rim. Player four.
member.
Still in the game. Kirk with the dish. Let's watch him work the ball. Pass to Rivers. 4-2.
So he just wants the O and the T.
It's a feed.
Oh, and that tilted. But he had no choice.
No.
There's no bonus on this game, so no harm in actually moving the machine. Apart from we now need to probably start a timer. So we have a timer running here, which will time how long the player takes before starting the game. So
You give it about 30 seconds.
30 seconds is sort of minimum. If you started before then, you're really not giving it the attention it deserves. Dominique's well aware of it. He's a seasoned tournament player. So I just like to show how long the players actually...
Yeah, it's good to see, actually.
And some players you will see actually get the mobile phone out.
He knew it there,
There we
didn't
go,
he?
30 seconds. So that's great.
Mistake.
One play shot.
And he's
So starts this multi-ball, and the objective during multi-ball is they used to score, shoot again, and then we'll find out what happens if you do that. Well, we won't, because that's the end of multi-ball.
In the paint is lit. Chip the right loop. Iverson is causing him trouble.
Okay, so it didn't make very good progress there, so that multi-ball was a bit disappointing. So in-house trivia quiz. Okay, so all the Americans can vote on what this
Let's see, is the home of the
this answer is.
Hornets. The Hornets.
NBA team of the Hornets? Your answer is wrong, so it wasn't whatever you guessed. If you get the answer right, you get 10 points. If you get the answer wrong, you get 1 point. So it's actually well worth learning those questions, or learn the answers to the questions. And he scored the 1 there.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is possible to get the 1. Oh, nice.
Coleman looks tired on defense. The left wrap is wide open.
No chance. Yeah. And the feed out sometimes can just do that, and when it does, you're really in trouble. Okay, so it's midnight here in sunny Germany. I've got Kirk Sadler with me from Birmingham in the UK. Your club being Tilt.
Yep.
Is it still called the Tilt Coffee Club?
It's just Tilt. It's just plain old Tilt. It's just we just the reason we put it together was just my 3 main interests in life: craft beer, coffee, and pinball.
Nice.
And I'm very lucky to be able to run a business like that. That is something I really enjoy. And
you started that some years ago.
yeah, it'll be 7 years in October. Managed to be fortunate enough to ride out COVID.
That was going to be my next question. It must have been really tough
It was
period.
quite a lot of mental anguish,
Yeah.
worrying, and
With the dish.
but it's something I love. It's like a child. But it's there you go. Isn't it?
Yeah. Well, a child you just keep spending money on. That's
Yeah. I keep
what
buying
it is.
pinball machines for
So it's like it's pretty much the same, isn't it? So Andy starts this shoot around multi-ball. So this is a good opportunity just
nice.
to watch the points. Yeah, very nice. You can see his score accelerating here. There's
Nice little.
no addable in this multi-ball. But he can make it pay.
Control under it. Come on.
Keep control.
Yeah.
Okay. Egyptian soda is 3 points for every ramp that you manage to hit. That was,
And the ball is into Weatherspoon. In the paint, he's lit. Shoot the left loop.
okay. There's nearly 2. He's very accurate, isn't he? I mean, I know he missed those shots, but he never misses by very much. I mean, yep. So he's currently on 72 points, which is nice. I think that mode will now have finished.
Like a glove.
Ideally, he wants to get these next 3 points to get him into the 4.
Lofts it into the paint. Pass with the flippers. Over to the post.
Okay, so he moves over to the 4 and scores it. Well done. Okay, so he just needs that elusive number 1 now for the around the world multi-ball.
Long way. Cuts him off.
He just judged that perfectly, watching that feed come out.
Looks like that one got tipped away.
And he's actually in the zone here. You can see by the expression on his face. I think aiming for these targets here. These are what you like the next mode with. It's not normal for players to aim for that. So, and the way to get the 1 is actually shoot the S.
Rebounded by Coleman.
So let's see what he does here. He's on 77 points, so he's already gone past the danger point of a 4. So he needs just another 21 points now. Okay, if he can flick it over, to the 2, we should have flicked it over to the left.
Maybe he realises it's easy points, 16 away now from 100. I think he's going to keep rinse and repeating, I think.
Yeah. So he's an NBA team champion. What that means is that he has the highest score for the team that he chose. So every team in the machine has its own high score.
And he's thinking now.
What do I play? We can play the centre for 3 points. This is a more sensible thing. That's slam dunk. And he's got quick across. Now try it over in the space. See this defender comes across to block. So shoot.
Oh,
Shoot again. Unfortunately, it times out. And say because the coil is a little bit weak here, actually starting that multi-ball is probably not the right thing to do. This is more like it. Yeah. That's 3 points for the slam dunk, and he only needs to do this a couple of times, and he will have completed the objective. There we go again. Another one. That's 94. Points for completing the centre, but I mean,
come on, Andy.
you can do it. You can get 3 from, you know, it's got that shot as well that will give him 3. So
there you go.
No, it's only 1. Yeah, you only get 1 for a foul shot. So it still needs 2 more points. If it goes in the basket, we'll give it him. That's another point. That's 99. Oh, he's on 100. Well done. Okay. So, Andy, thank you. I wonder where that was. Thanks very much. My phone just been returned. It's very cool.
Go on.
I probably left it outside. That's very clever.
He's on the 100. He's smiling.
Yep. So, okay.
Are we playing Pingolf for the finals?
No, he really needs to now stop playing. You don't need to get 101, Andy. You only need to get 100. But unless they're not playing Pinball.
Oh, he bounced that baby right off the rim.
Okay. I mean, it is a Pinball final, and tell her the sheet is set up as Pinball, so... Okay, right. Apologies, we are not playing Pingolf. Let me get rid of that Pingolf.
7531.
We're playing 7531, and if you read it, it says it up there. 7531. Okay. And it also says it on my final sheet, which I wrote. But having said that, it is 25 to 1 in the morning, and we have been here for a long time.
And the ball comes in.
So, okay, Andy is doing exactly the right thing. He needs to continue. 100 points is still a very good score on this machine, so progress is made so far is very good. Based on the fact that it's not Pingolf, he does really now want to get this one.
No.
Okay, unfortunately.
He's happy though. Look at that little face.
Yeah, very, very happy with that performance. I mean, I've seen people get much higher scores on this machine than 100. So this is not it's not a gimme at this stage.
Oh!
Get it back?
No. Yes? No.
No. Wow.
That was brutal.
That was absolutely brutal. I mean, Daniele would have moved the machine halfway across the hall if that was happening.
I think he felt that he's like then. If that had gone down the middle there, Daniele would have lost it as well. The ball save times out so fast.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Daniele's going to be going for that 43 to start with.
Yep.
He's already in 3rd place, so he's going to probably chip away at it now.
Back to the key. Bounce pass right. The shot is up.
Oh, nearly got that.
Minor.
Not happy.
No, because the machine is not doing what it should do. I mean, that skill of passing backwards and forwards and avoiding the defender is actually part of the game. You know, it's and if you can't start that 1, 2, 3, 4 around the world multi-ball.
He's laughing. He's like, oh, I don't know these. The questions are never going to change, so you'd expect him to know them all by now.
Well, Peter does.
Doesn't?
Yeah, Peter's learned that there are 19 apparently. and I don't know if he still knows them, but he definitely did learn them.
Oh, power ground.
Yeah.
So that's the end of the first game.
Okay, so here we go, game 2 of this qualifying
nice to see.
stage. We're nowhere near a final yet. We are simply at the quarterfinals, and we are following this group: Andrew Foster, Dominique, Daniele, Acciari, and Bo Mertins.
So
Getaway High Speed 2, of course.
he's going for a free ride to get his revs up.
You can do it twice. If you're brave. Control. And we would expect to see some red line manias and some multi-balls and
Your balloon. So gear already.
so anybody that doesn't know, this game is all about, that was a nice flip to save the ball. This game is all about gears, so you basically build up the rev counter until you get to red line. You then have to press a gear lever, which is the shooter, and that changes the gear
Nice.
to the next gear. So he's currently, as Kirk said, in gear 3, and you build the revs by basically shooting orbits
5 million.
that way or that way.
I'll go for the left.
This center orbit here.
No, we didn't go round.
Oh, didn't make it. Okay, makes it that time, so that locked ball one in here. You get a nice call out on the machine, which you should be able to hear.
Straight lines, get some revs up. And his second lock is now lit. It's off the left orbit or the upper orbit off the right flipper.
Yeah, great stuff. And great control. He's showing great composure, isn't he?
Yeah, these are perfect games for Andy. This is the era he grew up playing all those years ago, and that's a shame.
And that's what happens. It's commentator's curse whenever you say that. And it's era. Is it Birmingham?
Yeah.
Is it? Okay, because error is when you do something wrong.
Yeah.
And era is a point in time.
That's the English language, isn't it? You can pronounce so many things differently. You could always polish your Polish silverware.
Absolutely. Dear. Yeah, strange thing language. Okay, all these players know how to play this game and are perfectly capable of blowing the game up completely.
He plays really well this one.
It is a great.
Nice.
And another thing about Getaway is as soon as you lose this kickback, then that's exactly where the ball goes next. So
5 as well.
there's a saucer here which feeds out the side, and you can then shoot it round this top orbit. It's not got the timing on that shot. See what I mean?
Yeah.
The next drain that you're going to get after you've lost the kick is down that left. So, okay, here's Daniele. You go in. Take care, Pete. See you in the morning.
I was hoping to have an early night as well, but I'm not going to leave now with Andy doing so well. Got to be here to support him.
Absolutely. So, Daniele already in fourth gear. He's got video mode lit. And he's lost his kickback as well. He was shooting for video mode there. He was quite a long way off him.
It's a good,
There you go.
Oh, and again. As you said, as soon as you lose it.
As soon as you lose that kickback, That's exactly. It's like a magnet.
Yeah, but look at that, he's laughing already.
Yeah,
He loves it.
the kickback disappears and the big magnet comes up to the back of bottom of the playfield and drags the ball out. Every E in Mercedes-Benz is pronounced different. You're perfectly right there, Dave. Yeah, that's a useful bit of trivia. I think I might forget between now and probably the next 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Nobody plays the supercharger apart from to get the lock for the next lock for the most part. Right, so we got this machine in tilt.
We did quite a few years ago. It was
So it's fairly common and it's in pretty much all the tournaments that we go to around. That was unfortunate, and I think he's a bit annoyed with himself there because that was, I think, avoidable as well. So, no great scores so far in this game. So we'll see what happens on ball 2. Andy, as you say, taking advantage of that free move. The supercharger is used once the supercharger's given you however many millions, then the next time you shoot the supercharger, it lies there. Get back on. Okay, so he's now in. Oh, we just tipped it down the edge. Wow, shall we do a replay of that?
yeah. He knew
it
that.
was absolutely perfect, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You know, if that was a skill shot, you would really applaud him for that. That was pretty awesome. Okay, so nearly losing it down the inlet again, and the kickback doesn't relight at the beginning of each ball. It depends on what mode you set the machine into. So therefore you're just as likely to lose it down the left out lane on the next ball as you were on the first one. Now we've got Neil McRae in the chat.
Hi Neil.
See you in here, pal. But there you go, left out.
Okay.
Told you. You know, and when the kickback's on, it doesn't go down there.
No.
It goes down the in lane pretty much all the time. It's the funny thing about Getaway was, she told me off last time, I think it's the second machine that Kate ever bought. I think the first one was F14, but it could be the other way around.
Good loop in there.
Okay, so a few millions. It's awesome, isn't it? That sort of looping control is great.
Oh, look at that!
And what's he scoring off this mode? Wow, I mean,
Wagemann really sure. He's just
75 million. And let's say he's doing the supercharger, not really to get the 10 million points, although obviously the 10 million points are useful, but it's actually to get the lock ready. There we go. So we took the lock off the top flipper. I think this is lock 1, isn't it? For
Yeah, it is.
Daniele.
Just just got that upper loop dialed in there.
And you actually could do with video mode in a minute. That lights the next law. So if it goes again,
Nice.
there's video mode. So I'm fairly sure it drives on the right. You know all the UK drivers drive on the left. I do have some German players here who drive on the side of the road, which I always find quite amusing.
Seven loops.
Awesome.
Straight up there. Red
Line Mania. So I've seen Daniele take this, the Red Line Mania twice in a final here in Fulda. Actually trying to work on kickback, have you seen that? But he did get his kickback list, which he was actually trying harder for his kickbacks than he was. So when he got the jackpot, there is of course a grace period on there. So 25 million jackpot for Red Line Mania. No balls left, so he can't get the super jackpot. But he will now be playing for the normal multi-bubble. So yeah, there we go with his what was the play. Oh, and he's lost the kickback again. He will not be happy with that. And he's playing to relight it.
No, Neil, this is not the final.
No, this is the quarterfinal.
Quarterfinals.
So we have lots and lots of pinball. Look, just because it is nearly 1 o'clock in the morning here, don't assume that this is the last set of games. It's like, yeah, why would it be? Okay, so that's 1, 2. You know, if you waggle the gear,
yeah, with the
you get Medline. Sorry, you get Frenzy.
Yeah.
Nobody ever does that. It's really stupid. But just additional trivia. He's lost the kickback again. I think did he get the jackpot there? I think he's got the first jackpot because this is 20 Here we go, this is the progression on the super jackpot. So he'll separate here. Oh, that was a nice separation. He lost his kickback.
And around.
Oh, just missed it. Oh, okay. That would have been 100 million for super jackpot.
He's got stuck on the flat.
Yeah, it's been 30
seconds.
So 25 million jackpot.
Dispatch, this is 504. He got away. All right. He liked it. He got away.
Okay, nice, very, very nice ball. Well done, that Italian guy. So we'll give him an Italian.
Italia!
Neil's asking who picks the games in the finals here.
We do, the tournament organisers. So we pick the machines. We deliberately don't give the players the choice of machines here because it tends to extend the games even longer. So So we pick the machines. We pick them fairly. It tends to be a combination of 2 older machines and 2 newer machines. We were earlier streaming from the classic room, and we would have done 2 actual classic machines in this final. In these playoffs and the finals. The classic and the wing room and the 2 pinball universe rooms will be used for another tournament, which is the Midnight Madness, which is currently running over the other side of the building. So that is due to finish at 6:30 in the morning. It's amazing you can get away with that amount of moving and just get 2 dangers and he's doing
Probably a little bit.
There's nothing left in terms of additional warnings, but okay, so more looping. Until today. I mean, he could literally not do anything with that, any movements. All would.
Hands looking at his phone. Do you want to start the timer?
Yes, we'll start the timer. You can press these buttons. You are allowed to press buttons.
I didn't know which one he was.
It's that one with the clock.
So we're going to see how long Andy's going to give this game now to settle back down.
I've actually seen Andy. He's already got the phone. He's running on his phone, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So I don't know what he wants to go in yet. He wants to wait a bit longer, Andy. So looks like he's going on 30 seconds to me. Yeah, there he goes. Neil's asking, is there a haircut one for Kirk?
No, not just yet.
Can be arranged, Neil. Just send in enough bits, and I'm sure we will arrange a haircut to the local German hairdressers here in Fulda.
Matthias will just chop it off before the
Matthias will chop your hair off without even a second thought. If you thought it was something you wanted.
Oh! Did Andrew just have a little bit of luck there? Yes, so Andrew can still... in third, keep those points.
That's a private joke. Right. Okay, so Daniele. This is supercharger mode, and you can either keep shooting ramps, orbits, or you can shoot the supercharger. There you go. Left out lane. Yeah. Left out lane is always there. 600 bits from Neil McRae. Thanks very much. That's for the haircut. I shall be paying Matthias in bits tomorrow. And 1 bit from Rich, so that's 601 bits, especially for Kirk's haircut tomorrow morning. Okay, do we need to give proof? This wouldn't be difficult, to be fair. You don't need friends, do you, when you have, you don't need enemies when you have friends like these.
Mode.
And go. That.
Andy's had some really good luck there.
Absolutely.
So Andy's still in the lead.
All right, up against the count, buddy. You have the right.
Next Daniele's on 4.
So we have Nitro Ground Shaker. Nitro Ground Shaker is really a classic machine. It was moved out of our classic room in order to give us the ability to play classic machines in the finals before we had the ability to stream in the classic room. So we're using it deliberately in these rounds to try and shorten the gameplay slightly. So let me tell you a bit about this this game.
Straight into it.
Daniele is straight in there playing, and basically it's about first of all, you have to go in that top hole. And Daniele is playing sort of a very strange game at the moment. He's not really getting control of the ball. We'll do a control of the
They
ball,
can't
shall we?
seem to
He
get
doesn't seem
control
to
of
be
the
able to get
ball.
control of the ball.
Remind me if I'm wrong though. Was there a little issue with this one with getting it into the scoop on the left? And the final, a couple of meets ago here.
The scoop here.
Yeah, it's just kicking it straight out. Yeah.
It is. I mean, different natural ground shakers behave differently. The feed into the scoop, if you send it too hard, it will normally jump out.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the same on anyone.
Yeah,
That's what happened there, you see.
Oh,
Great
look at that.
great use of the centre post. That was awesome. But you really need to get the top hole first. Oh wow!
He'll play that.
But you see, there's no bonus, so it doesn't really give him anything. So it's on 6,000 on one side and 4,000
Paul's
on the other.
asking, is the spreadsheet right? Because it's giving a bonus point. Top seed a bonus point.
Yeah, that's right. That's what came through from the first round.
Yeah.
This is the actual position at the moment with the bonuses on the scores from the game. You can't see the centre post. Yes, apologies there. We should have probably zoomed out a bit further so you could see that. So basically, you want to go in that hole. He's now got double bonus. Okay, and he's lit the top hole. That's gone. So had he gone in this hole, he would have collected the left side bonus. Okay, and this hole at the top is really important to get this left and right side bonus collect, and then you can keep collecting the bonus over and over again by shooting the saucer on the left hand side. So another game I would say would favour Andy. That was a nice lucky bounce up into the double bonus. That's two nice in lanes that he's managed to get there. Okay. The third one would have been probably asking a bit too much. So, okay, so 60,000 player 1, 51,000 player 2. Nothing much in it at the moment. Obviously great. I mean, he's actually putting himself in trouble here, but he's getting himself out of it extremely well. And that was a great shot on it to just take it miles away from the outline.
Double bonus.
Got double bonus lit. He's also got now the bonus from the right side. So if he goes, and he will now be playing this, not quite got the measure of that shot yet, because this is really quite valuable.
Nice. Okay. Top source lit for 5,000 every time now. Oh,
And then loses. But you collect the bonus. You collect both side bonuses at the end of each ball. So, but you can continue to collect them just by shooting the left-hand saucer. So you really can amass some pretty awesome scores on this machine.
Neil's just plugged the UK Open. Jim's been plugging it all weekend, and you'd be surprised. There is so many European players here at Fulda this weekend who are going to come to the UK Open. They're really excited about it, and Jim's been doing an amazing job making sure everyone on the stream knows about it, and just in general, it's being talked about. And it's good to see a competitive play being brought back to the UK on such a big scale that is Fulda.
Oh wow, that was an unfortunate drain. So Dominique finishes on 24,000. So again, no real big scores here on ball one. Daniele not happy there with his plunge. So put it up at the top again. Try and get that top hole. Okay. Right, okay. So after the end of this game, we're actually going to switch over to what Dina's nicely called the kiddies group, which is Arvid and Johannes.
And Paul.
And Paul, yes, so a kiddies group. That's really quite nice. A real power in lane.
Oh.
Okay, and just drains on them. Yeah. Okay, so you can see all the scores on there from the games.
Still quite close.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, yeah, Daniele really needs to win to. Well, I mean, the two people are going through, of course, so it's not actually that close. Daniele and Andrew are probably already through, I would say, aren't they?
I'm going to quickly go and grab myself a Red Bull because I am feeling quite tired.
Okay, no problem.
Do you want another drink?
No, I'm fine, thanks. No.
Okay.
These young lads, you know, they've no stamina. Okay, so disappointing ball there from Bo, I think, again. We are only on ball two, so still a fair bit of this game left to play. Wow, and that's just straight out. Absolutely nothing that Dominique could do with that at all. And Daniele plunging ball three. Again, seems to be getting that A. Okay, so manages to get the opposite D, and if you complete A, B, C, D, E, F, it gives you the super bonus here, I think, or Nitro bonus. I'm not sure which, but it is actually worth, if you sort of been collecting those, it is worth continuing. But it tends to be more by just happening rather than actually playing for that. The targets on the right-hand side can give you an extra ball, but extra balls are turned off. Oh wow, that's unfortunate. So, have we got Wayne on as well? Hi Wayne, I've seen you for a long time, mate. We were talking about the Thursday night tea club the other night with Kirk and Dan. Oh, that's nice patience, but yeah, he deserved that kick in from the pop bumper there. Oh wow, that was awesome! Did you see that? I think the ball almost came through the flipper. Right. Okay. Concentrate. Back to the real game. Thursday night's still going. Nice to hear. Yeah, I do miss them. I still have the Thursday night drinking tea mug that he made me when I moved to Germany. So yeah, it's nice. That sort of familiarity is always nice. This is my favourite of all coffee mugs, as you would expect, of course. Oh wow, power drain again on Andre. So he finishes on 88. Daniele is in front of him, so I think Daniele is going to be first, but I say the progression is going to be Daniele and Andrew Foster.
Do you have a good one?
This has not been a sparkling game really for anybody. The highest score is Daniele on 126.
Just before I went and got a beer, I went and had a little chat with Andy.
Okay.
He just said that he's just getting used to. He hasn't played Nitro this weekend, so he just couldn't feel the flippers.
Yeah, okay. So Bo really needs to get. Well, he's already in front of Dominic, but he needs to really get in front of the others in order to put himself. He can actually get. No, he can only get to 11, can't he?
Yeah.
So that's not going to happen, unfortunately. 120. Oh yeah, it actually goes into first place. So he will take 7, which will put him on 11 points at this particular point in the game. So let's see what Dominic can do. This could actually change the game.
Yeah, we've got double bonus already. 4 on each. He's going up to the 7. Wow. There we go.
That was a great spinner rip. And this is where Dominic is actually very, very powerful. He just launches himself into the ball there. It's like, yeah, awesome. I don't think he's done enough. Let's see.
Yes.
99. Okay, so he's past Andy. But even so, that puts Bo on 11. Let's say Andy and Daniele are still going through. Yeah.